Welcome back, guys, to the Blackburn Rovers Road to Glory, and this is the rebuild we have all been waiting for 3 seasons in. The board has given us some fair expectations, finishing in the Europa League spot in the league, as well as reaching the last round of 16 in the FA Cup. Not to mention, wait, hold on, we're in the Europa League this year. I thought we missed out. That is crazy. Wow. You know, a part of me wasn't looking forward to this episode because rebuilds take so much time, and we have been building this team brick by brick for the past 4 years, sending players out on loan, trying to keep the best ones. Look at this, has the potential to be special as a goalkeeper, as well as Camjo, who also has the potential to be special, and we have one more player who has the potential to be special, a winger. And finally we have Lennon also, who has the potential to be something special. So I think it's time for us to incorporate these players into our starting lineup somehow, because they have definitely been pushing over the past few years out on loan, and they definitely deserve to get an opportunity in the first team. We have quite a few people whose contracts are coming to an end, so I'm going to skip through this and add a few people to the transfer list who we are not going to continue their development with us, and I will meet you guys on the other side. One player we're definitely going to try and keep on board is Ndione. He is the original OG Christopher Samba youngster. 6'7", centre back, and we're just gonna accept that. 15k isn't too bad. Additional 4 years on top of his 1 year that's left. And then Dione, let's see how big this unit is. Oh, come on, bro. So for this upcoming season, we're gonna say goodbye to veterans such as Lewis Travis and Augustus Carbo. For starters, Travis last season moaned a lot. I mean, fair play to him. He wants to still play games. He was 29 last year. He's 30 now. And you know, in the Premier League, we just need more legs, and Mastoras and Buckley are giving us what we need. It's disappointing to have him on the transfer list. I was hoping he would stay on to be that mental leader within the squad, but he has his sights on bigger things. And Cargbo, my fellow Sierra Leonean brother, man, hang your head in shame. He was effective in the championship. But in the Premier League, he is so wasteful. Then we have these 4 youngsters who just didn't kick on whilst on loan last season, so we're going to say our goodbyes to them. I was really hoping Wade will become the next N'Golo Kante or so of some sort, but he just didn't kick on whilst out on loan. We have Dade, who is a very accomplished centre back. He has an important squad role, so we're not going to risk him getting unhappy, so we're going to send him out on loan for 1 more year at least. Then we have Robert Sankara here. He's a very interesting prospect, only 17 years of age, and he had the potential to be something special. He's going to join Preston when the transfer window opens, and I think we have another star on our hands with Robert here. He definitely saw the development plan that we laid out for Musa Kamjo, and he wants to follow in those footsteps. James Kirk, another young promising centre back that we found from England last season. He's going out on loan too. Ganis, of all players, looks like the closest thing that we have found to Tugay Kerimoglu so far. Good physical attributes, he's pacey, good technical ability, can intercept, so he can definitely play as a deep line playmaker. Defensive awareness is decent, standing tackle can do it somewhat, but he can pass the ball, he's technical like I mentioned, and he is the closest to Tugay Kerimoglu. He's going to be out on loan next season too. Shout out to you guys for commenting that Karim Asker can be retrained into a centre back. He definitely has the attributes to be a revelation in that position, so we're going to try and retrain him into a centre back. He's going to take about 11 weeks, and then we're going to try and loan him out possibly. And then we are going to have the Battle of Santa Cruz, guys, as we loan out all 3 of these young Paraguayan strikers and see which one improves the most and be the next player to step into those fantastic boots that Roque Santa Cruz left at Ewood Park. The only player we have on our transfer list is Adam Wharton. Scott Wharton has been in our ear all summer long saying he wants to be reunited with his brother. But guys, look at his price, 47.4 million is eye-watering. We only have 25 million to play with this year, so man, we have to just hope for a miracle in one of the seasons to come, because we could potentially bring Adam Wharton back home. Real Madrid have come in for Ender Lennon with 28.7 million and Mario Martin. Ender Lennon has come to me personally and said he wants to try and bring back the glory days back to Ewood Park. Sorry, Bayern Leverkusen have come in for Musa Kamjo, and he's another player who has said that he wants to stay with the blue and whites, as does Frederick Clemens. Come on guys, leave our players alone. We say goodbye to George Clark. He did well, but we have better goalkeepers coming through. Yo, this is crazy. Our coach isn't even acknowledging Pearce. Come on, put respect on Ainsley's name, man. We also say goodbye to Ganis, who goes out to Freiburg for 12 months. Oshkan is also a really good player in that position as well, so we have good depth, to be honest. Paco Alvarado going to Cercle Brugge for 12 months too. You guys already know we have Leonard as our first choice, and then we also have Bowman and Clements coming through, and it's just down to the Battle of Santa Cruz to complete the picture. Garrett Cameron goes to FC Lorient for 3.1 million. That's actually good money for an academy player. Nathan Jones goes out on loan to Anderlecht for 12 months. They are just bypassing Ainsley Pears altogether. Wow. Real Madrid have come in for Kai Lambert for 18 million. Wow. And the thing is, Kai, just like Ender Lennon, has also expressed he wants to stay and fight for the shirt at Ewood Park. Dolan plays on the right hand side as well as Montenegro, but both of these guys have stagnated in their overall development, and we are really looking maybe to replace them with Lambert and Lennon this season. We're actually training Lambert to play on the left hand side as well, but yeah, he's already expressed to us consistently throughout the summer that he is ready to fight for the shirt. We are definitely not selling our top youth prospects. We have been building this team brick by brick. We will not be bullied into selling our top prospects. Mario Crespo goes out on his loan deal. All the best, lad. As well as Mohamed Wade. Disappointingly, wasn't able to mold him into the next Kante. Bullet also goes to Pauli for 1.9 million. Oh, a team has come in for Jesus Montenegro. Montenegro was a player that was part of the original academy when we first joined. He helped me so much to settle in at Ewood Park, and his family are a lovely bunch. I'll be gutted to let him go. I mean, damn. Especially because we have Kai Lambert and Ender Lennon, who are just fantastic prospects on the wing. It makes sense to potentially entertain offers for Montenegro, but what a story it is for the young Colombian. I mean, he's been with us from the start. He has been with us from the start. Local Ewood Park lad. You know what, we're going to keep him on. We're going to keep him on, guys. If he starts to complain, then we'll start looking at other opportunities. But for now, he is happy with the game time we're giving him, and he's one of our own. We can't let him go just like that. He's only 21. One of our other career mode teams, AS Roma, finding a way to sign Guirassy for £37 million. Wow. That's actually a decent signing, but I mean, where's Dovbyk? And everybody is more or less sold or loaned out, and we're just waiting for Travis to be confirmed, guys. We're trying to get a little bit more. These two, Coventry and Ipswich, both came in with 5.5 million, but I'm trying to get it to 6 million. Nice have offered 56 million for Ender Lennon. Wow, they can see just how much of a talent this guy is. Nope. Emira Drone goes to AZ Alkmaar for 12 months. He's a right back. We have Britain there, and also Harris, who's a good young Welsh prospect. And in our first pre-season game of the season, we lose by 2-1 to Real Oviedo. Damn. At this level, you know, pre-season, we're just looking for fitness, to be honest. Harry Leonard getting on the score sheet. Burnley. Yeah, boy. Cargbo is gutted. Bro, you are surplus to requirements. You weren't clinical enough, and the youngsters have overtaken you. Our second pre-season game, we go up against Lecce, so let's quick sim that one as well. And we win this one by 2-1. Getting Blake and Lennon getting on the score sheet. We say goodbye to young Bradley Baker. He was all right out on loan last season, but we have way too many centre backs. Wow, no one really wants to offer more than 5.5 for Travis. Nobody wants to go over 5.5 for Travis. Only 2 more players left to move on, guys, and we are expecting around, is that 9 million? No, 8 million. We're expecting 8 million as Travis and Cargbo negotiate their exits from the club potentially. In our final pre-season game against Como, hopefully we get the right result. And we draw 1-1. Lennon getting another goal and Casade equalising on the 70th minute for them. The end of an era. Cargbo, you did so well for us in the Championship, but in the Premier League, you just found out it was just one level too high for you. And we wish you all the best in this new chapter. Cargbo goes to Ghent for 2.3 million. Oh, Midgetland have come in for Pears. They're seeing that our coaching team ain't rating him too tough. They're not rating him too tough, and they have taken the opportunity to come in with a cheeky offer, and we're gonna reject it. We respect Pears. We don't know about the coaching team. We definitely respect him. Yo, guys, leave Cam Joe alone. Finally, we say goodbye to a veteran. Fitting. How poetic is it? He's the last person to leave this window. Lewis Travis. He's been a loyal servant since he's been with us. He played very well in the championship, just like Cargbo, but in the Premier League, with his lack of agility, he was just found out in the end. We wish you all the best, Lewis. Yo, Carter, don't start this rubbish. Don't start this rubbish. You survived the transfer window. Please, don't start this. Concentrate on your own game. Just relax. And this is how, after the rebuild, we're looking. We didn't really bring in any new players from a actual transfer perspective, but we have definitely invested in the youth that we have found. And guys, this is how we are looking. Cam Joe comes straight into the starting lineup, pushing Wharton down to the bench. And then we also bring in Clements for the outgoing Cargbo. Pearce has a real battle in his hands to keep young Ian Stewart out of the starting lineup as a goalkeeper, and it's going to be interesting to see how Stewart performs in those cup and fringe games. I'm even going to try and rotate him into some of the Premier League matches as well, because for the most part he's actually better than Pez. It's just his diving that's down by about 5 points or so. But we're going to start the season off with Dolan on the right hand side, because there's a hierarchy at Ewood Park. We can't just put the youngsters straight in all the time. So Lennon is going to start on the bench, even though in some ways he is definitely ready from a physical perspective, but Dolan is still the most senior player in our side on that right hand side. And then we also retrained Lambert to play on the left hand side. He's equally comfortably on the right hand side, and the reason I did that is because when I look at Regan, he actually had a couple injuries last season and he might be a bit injury prone. I'm not sure yet, but he might be a little bit injury prone. We'll see how he responds this year. And just looking at these stats, Lambert definitely has the attributes on him, and Regan's been on mid 60s for quite a while and he's kind of stagnated, so that's a bit disappointing if I'm being honest with you. Leonard and Clement start up top, and the plan is to potentially have Bowman push out Leonard and he partners Clements as we look to reinvent the Alan Shearer and Chris Sutton partnership of old. And I think Bowman has it in him. He definitely has it in him. Scored some great goals last season, put in some really good performances, and I think he has it in him to definitely push Leonard out potentially this season. Asker, who we are training to be a centre back, I think he has all the attributes to get to play there. And then we have two young Welsh fullbacks coming through, as well as young Ndione, 6'7" centre back, who was the OG in idolising Christopher Samba. So just to recap, we have Clements, who idolised Chris Sutton. We have Cam Joe and Ndione, who both idolised Christopher Samba. We have Ian Stewart on the bench, who idolised Brad Friedel. We have Ender Lennon and Regan, who idolised Damien Duff. Bowman, who idolised Alan Shearer. Asker, who idolised Tugay Karimoglu, but we are making an executive decision to retrain him into the centre-back position. And we have these two young Welsh fullbacks. It's funny, Wilson actually scored a goal last season that made me remember Gareth Bale. Bale didn't play for Blackburn Rovers, but Wilson is probably idolising him. He did start off as a left back and then he progressively got more and more forward. What do you guys think about the team? Not too many changes, but I think we're in a good position for this year. Wow, guys, people are coming for Ender Lennon right up until the end of this window. He wants to stay with us. Lennon literally signed a new contract last season and he is going nowhere. He is one of our own. Ade Goulet has gone to Crystal Palace. That is a great signing. Sorry, Liverpool. All these players have bought in. They have all bought in to the legend. But this is how you know we're doing something right, because we are rejecting transfer offers left, right and centre. And as we go into our first game against Arsenal, we've already seen the players who are going to be in our office week in, week out, asking for some game time. Oh my days. Whew. And we are going to cover one game today. Just the first opening match of the season against Arsenal. And wow, another new season in the Premier League, and Few changes made to the starting lineup, as you guys already know and have seen throughout the summer. I think we are stronger from last season, especially with Clements up top, who seems to be a bit more clinical than Cardbowl. We also have young Camjo making his start. He's a bit more agile, I should say, than Wharton. Anyways, let's get into the game. Mastoras is actually our highest rated player at 81. Oh, nice. Give it to Clement. Wow. What a miss. Oh, that's a really good ball to Wesley. Oh, and Pears. I don't know why the coaches don't rate him. He's such a good goalkeeper. Whistle. Oh, great interception by Camjo. Oh my days. I don't know if Wharton would have got to him, you know. I don't know if Wharton would have got to him. Hold on. Clements is in here. Clements, good strength. Clements! And young Clements gets the first goal at Ewood Park this season. Come on! Look at the aura! That's why we've been training their strength all season long for the past 2.5 seasons. Look at the way he held off the centre back. Come on! No, Arsenal look unrecognisable, and this is what I fear with Arsenal in real life, that if we don't win a trophy soon, that these players are going to lose sight. Oh, Camjo. Well done, Piers. They're going to lose sight of the project and just want to leave eventually. Saka. Oh, what a ball. What a ball. And João Neves gets the equalising goal straight away for Arsenal. Damn. Oh, is that Endrick? Oh my days. The dribbling. The dribbling by Endrick there. And they've turned this one around at Ewood Park. Damn. The dribbling from Endrick, guys. Oh, what a ball. Saka's free on the right-hand side. Oh, and he cuts inside way too easily. Come on, don't do anything silly. Don't do anything silly. Oh, wow. Off the crossbar. Oh, we caught life. And there's the full-time whistle. And we lose this one by 2-1 against Arsenal. Oh, that's disappointing. At least Clements got on the score sheet. That's a positive. But Arsenal leave Ewood Park with all 3 points. That's all I have for you today, guys. We end the episode of that disappointing defeat to Arsenal. We say goodbye to no less than 6 players, with Lewis, Travis and Augustus Cardbowl being the senior players that we let go. And we also loan out 6 further players with the Battle of Santa Cruz with our young Paraguayan strikers. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.